Hey, what's up YouTube? This is your boy Shiver coming to you with a Pokemon MMO 3D beginner's guide. That's what I'm doing today. I'm going to do multiple episodes, not of the beginner guide that should be done in this episode, but I'm going to do multiple episodes of this amazing game, which is Pokemon MMO 3D. It's a very, I want to say new game, but that's a lie. It's been out for like a year and a half, almost 2 years. I don't know. It's a developer in Spain, France, something like that. Not real sure, but he's done an amazing job. I mean, look at this Mewtwo. It's amazing. And the real-time PvP, oh my god. Blessing to the older Pokemon players who are just, you know, after 20 years, the turn-by-turn battle style, I mean, it could be replaced. It's good and all, but I'd like a little change. So that's pretty cool. Okay, let's get back to the beginner's guide. Let's start off with some tools. Now, up in the right corner, you'll see your main tools. You got a home button. This will take you back right here to the spawn. So if you hear someone say, meet me in lab, meet me at spawn, they're talking about right here. You press that home button, boom, you're back. Anywhere you are in this MMO world, you'll be ported right back here. Next to that, we have the list of people. If you're trying to see if one of your buddies that you met on here is online, just open this up, see if they're on there. If they're not online. Sorry. Okay. Beside that, you have your private message, also referred to as PM. So if you see somebody say, hey, PM me, or hey, check your PM, come up here to this volume looking button, click on it, it'll bring up your PMs. Now, beside that is your trainer card. This will tell you your name, your Pokemon trainer level, how much money you have. And these gym badges are added, but there's actually no gyms in the game yet. It is still alpha, so we're waiting on that. But regardless, those are your money. Now, the amount of money I have once you get started might seem like a lot, but at the point of the game that I'm at, it's really not. Most people around my level have like millions. I'm just kind of a slacker, and I like to Eevee train my Pokemon and, you know, not really worry too much about money. I spend a lot more money than I make, and yeah, so I'm pretty broke. Beside that is your map. The yellow dots are NPCs. The NPCs that are in the game right now aren't that informational, aren't that fun. You can do a couple things with them, but no battling. Just, you know, not a whole lot of interaction with them. The red circles are going to be other players. Your red squares are going to be other players' Pokemon. And the blue circle is you. The blue square is your Pokemon. Beside the map is your bag. It shows you how many Pokeballs you have. You can look and see what kind of evolution stones you have. I don't have any right now, but if you did have some, it would be in there. That's about all there is to the bag right now. Like I said, early alpha. Not really early alpha, but still alpha. So you got, you know, a little time to wait. Beside your bag is your Pokédex, the all-knowing, the all-powerful Pokédex. Now, when you start, this isn't going to have anything. After you put in some work, you'll start filling out its pages. The more pages you get registered in here, the higher your trainer level is going to be. The only other way to raise your trainer level is defeating a Pokemon that is at least one level higher than your Pokemon that you are using. And it will only increase by 1. Or if you catch and register a new Pokemon, it will go up so much that it's really not even funny. So make sure to catch a lot of Pokemon. But as in you only get trainer level if you register a Pokemon. Don't catch multiples of the same one. Start. you're starting, you only want to really register. Once you have everything registered, then you can go back and try to get, you know, good Pokemon of the species that you want. Okay, and now you might be asking, but Shiver, where do we get some Pokemon? When do we get to catch Pokemon? When do we get to fight Pokemon? When do we get to fight other people? Okay, so I'm going to get into that right now. First off, this is Professor Oak's lab. If you walk inside and go straight down this hall and up these stairs, you will see his assistant. Professor Oak is not anywhere to be found, but his assistant is. You can talk to him. He will have 3 Pokemon at the bottom. He'll let you choose between Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle, the 3 original starter Pokemon. My favorite, Squirtle. I just like water and the color blue. So I didn't start with Squirtle. Dumb me. I really like the poison type in Pokemon. So I went with Bulbasaur because Venusaur becomes a poison type. And it kind of bit me in the butt. But I got a Squirtle now and have my Blastoise. So once you pick your Pokemon, one of the Pokeballs will go off the table. On this table right here, there will be 5 Pokeballs. Now these Pokeballs are your first 5 empty Pokeballs. They're free. All you gotta do is click them and you will pick them up, and now you have 5 Pokeballs to catch 5 Pokemon. Now, Pokeballs are a little expensive. So until you watch this video, don't just go throwing them at any Pokemon that you think. So watch my video first and then use them. And I will get to why in a second. But now that you have your starter, there's actually 2 other Pokemon that you can get absolutely free. One of them is right here in Professor Oak's lab. If you walk back down the stairs and into this room and up these stairs, you will come into this room with all these Pokeballs on this table. You have 3 chairs. You go into or in front of the middle chair, you will see a Pokeball right here. You can click on that Pokeball and it will be a Pikachu, your very own electric mouse mascot of Pokemon you get for free. It is actually a key to my advanced leveling guide. So if you want to see that, I should be putting it out in about a week. I'm going to try. I might have it out a little sooner than that if I get a little free time, but stay tuned for that. Now for this 3rd Pokemon that I told you about, you get an Eevee. Yes, an Eevee. They're amazing. They can evolve into 5 different things right now. Espeon and Umbreon from Gen 2 are in the game, and you can evolve your Eevee into that. Also a Vaporeon, Flareon, and Jolteon. The original first 3. Now to get this Eevee, come down here, walk across the bridge, and you're going to go to one of these very farthest back houses with the orange roof. Like this one and this one, but the furthest one back. And this is Pallet Town. One cool thing about Pallet Town, you can catch Bulbasaur and Charmander, wild starters. That's right. You can also catch Eevee. Now Eevee, you're gonna need to catch or get at least 5 or other ones than your starting Eevee to fill the Pokédex. Now the Eevee Pokeball will be sitting right here on this table. And now you may be saying, but Shiver, what about using our Pokemon and battling our Pokemon and battling other people with our Pokemon? Okay, I'll get to that now. I mean, most of it. I probably won't battle anyone because I don't want to. But use your Pokemon. You have your Pokemon up here. The more Pokemon you fill up, it will fill up more in here. Now, carrying around a team of 6 is not good at this moment in time due to no transferring to the PC. So to catch Pokemon, you have to have at least 1 empty spot on your team, and then you can port home and drop it off in your PC. If you don't have an empty spot, You can faint that Pokemon, but you will not be able to catch it. If you port away without someone standing by it, it will disappear. With that being said, to throw out your Pokemon, you can left click on the Pokemon you want to throw out, left click on where you want to throw it out, and now your Pokemon is out. If you have a Pokemon that can fly by some means, whether it's wings or psychic abilities, whatever it may be, you can press by default F and you can fly. It's pretty amazing. Press F again and you land. Now, to catch Pokemon, you have to feint it. Where in the normal games, you can't catch it if you feint it. This is a little backwards, because there's no real way that you can battle it and catch it at the same time, because when you're battling, you are the Pokemon, so you can't control the trainer, so you gotta feint it to catch it. So once you are able to feint it, recall your Pokemon, walk up to it, and press C for catch. And that is by default, so unless you go in and change it, it will be C. You use the right mouse button to aim, and then hold the left one to power up your throw. Once you got it powered up and aimed right, let it go, and you will catch said Pokemon. Now if you miss and just throw it anywhere, you can press C again and it will come back a lot faster. You don't have to wait for it just to automatically come back. If you throw a Pokeball and you miss, you don't lose that Pokemon. Or Pokeball. Sorry. You don't lose the Pokeball. So you can use it again. You only lose a Pokeball when you catch a Pokemon. Now for moving around and stuff like that, by default it's WASD. If you hold down the right mouse button and kind of move it around, you'll be able to move and rotate your camera. If you do this and press W at the same time, whichever way that you are moving the camera to is the way that you're gonna look, which when it comes to your Pokemon, it's gonna be a big advantage to learn to do that, because without that, your moving is gonna be really bad, because you have to move, then turn, then move, turn. Whereas if you're using the mouse, it's a very fluid motion. There's not a, stopping to turn and then moving forward. Very awkward. And speaking of moving, is something that you're going to have to get down due to the real-time mechanics of PvP. This right here is a large PvP arena. There are, I'd say 4, maybe 5 arenas in the game right now, plus 2 gyms. The gyms are not actually in the game. The gym themselves are in the game. Brock is in the game. There's 3 gyms actually, I'm sorry. There's Viridian. Well, there's 3 gyms. Brock is the only gym leader that's in the game, but you cannot battle him yet. You can battle in the gym with other players, just not the gym leaders. So other than gyms, you can battle in these PvP arenas. And that is real-time battling. If this person throws out a Pokemon, hopefully he does, I will show you a little bit. I'm thinking he's just gonna chase me around then run away. So sorry guys, no PvP today. Okay, this is the small arena right beside Professor Oak's lab. If you're in a PvP arena, you can be hurt by other people's Pokemon, whereas if you're outside of the arena, you cannot. Just like this Magikarp being gusted, taking no damage because he's outside of the arena. Now if he stepped into the arena with that gust going, he would start taking damage. So my last thing is the Pokédex. So you're saying, oh well, what's it good for? If you click on it, it'll show you what level the Pokemon evolves, base stats, your description, and what level it learns each move. So the more you register, the more you can find out about Pokemon. Now, you say, oh well, How can I find out what's good and what I might want to go after first? Now, there's an amazing site called PMMOP, made by a player he named Megapixel. He also made some of the buildings in the game. I'm not sure exactly to what extent it goes, but I know his trademark is on the back of some of the Pokemarts and Poke Centers. But like I said, I don't know exactly what all he actually made. But he has an amazing site. It covers a whole bunch, and I will show you a little bit of it right now. Okay guys, this is PMMOP.com. This is the site just talked about. First off, you got your Pokédex. So even if you don't have a filled out Pokédex in the game, you can come to this website and look at the full Pokédex and learn what level Pokemon evolve, when they learn moves, if they learn a move as the baby form but not as the adult form, such as Growlithe. If you evolve a Growlithe too early, you could miss out on Flamethrower, Heat Wave, two pretty crucial things for an Arcanine. If you evolve an Abra too early, you can miss out on Psychic, Recover, Reflect, pretty important things for an Alakazam. So you really don't want to evolve them too early, and you don't want to evolve them too late. So you can come here, check out when they learn the moves, and what level you could, try to figure out when to evolve them. Also, right here you have your Eevees in training. If you aren't too familiar with Eevees, you can go to Hector Anderson's YouTube. He did an amazing video on Eevees and went over it, very detailed, very accurate, and he's a really good YouTuber, really nice guy. You should go watch his videos, like, subscribe, all that jazz. And once you kind of figure out what Eevees are, it'll show you some good spots to come to train for that, and then it'll show you what Pokemon give those Eevees. Now that we went over Eevees and you went and watched Hector's video, now we can go over natures. Now, in here is just a simple chart telling you what a nature increases, what it decreases, and then if nothing changes, it has the 5 natures over here. So they're pretty quick and easy to spot. If you're looking for a Pokemon that needs attack and no special attack, you definitely want Adamant, because it'll increase attack while decreasing special attack. Now that increase and decrease is by 10%. So if I have an Adamant Golem and you have a Hardy Golem, same IVs, same EVs, at level 100, mine will hit 10% harder than yours just because of the nature. And that's about all I'm going to say about natures right now. I'll probably go over those in a later video when I cover EVs. And to finish it out is the PvP box. The map I'm not going to go over because it's your basic Kanto map. But when it comes to PvP, it's a little different. So right now, I'm the founder of Team Nightshade. It's dwindled down a little bit. People have just been, real life stuff going on and not been on game a whole lot. But we did start a weekly tournament. We do it every week. It is on European time, server time. So for American players, it's a little hard. For me, it's 2 a.m. So got to stay up late the Saturday morning just to have some PvP fun. But we do it at we have a level 30 tournament, a level 50 tournament, and a level 100 tournament. So even if you're starting, chances are you can get into the level 30 tournament and still have some fun. And now that we're back in game, you might be saying, but Shiver, you never told us why to save our Pokeballs. I'll do that right now. So, Pokeballs are expensive. Like, they're 200 Poké per Pokeball. That is a lot. And the evolution stones are way more. And let me show you something. The amount of Poké that you get at the start is incredibly small. If I kill this Krabby, I get 3 Poké. So you will get 3 Poké per Pokemon that you faint. That means you're gonna have to kill almost, I don't know, a lot of Pokemon just to get 1 Pokeball. So those 5 are very, very crucial. If you can catch a Pokemon at a high enough level to evolve it, then you triple your money's worth of that Pokeball, because you're getting 3 times the Pokédex entries. And like I said, I will make a advanced leveling guide in a week or sooner. But until then, try to be smart with your Pokeballs. Don't go catching the same Pokemon over and over. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for this video. If I missed anything, let me know down in the comments. If you have any suggestions on what I should do next, leave that down in the comments. Let me know. You can leave a comment saying how much I suck. Put that down in the comments. It'd be awesome. Like, subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see y'all next time.